After a long time, welcome back. So today, the Pittsburgh Penguins, San Jose Sharks, and Montreal Canadiens were all involved in a big three-way deal, and the main player involved is Erik Karlsson. Alright, so let's get into the details of this trade. So Pittsburgh acquires from San Jose Erik Karlsson, Dylan Hamiluik, a 2026 third-round pick, and from Montreal they acquire Rem Pitlick. Alright, so what did Mike Grier and the San Jose Sharks get in return for Erik Karlsson? Well, they got Mike Hoffman, Mikael Granlund, Jan Rutta, a 2024 first-round pick, which is top 10 protected. And in this deal as well, the San Jose Sharks did retain $1.5 million of Erik Karlsson's salary, so the Pittsburgh Penguins will be paying him $10 million for the next 4 years. In Montreal, they didn't do too bad for themselves in this deal. They reacquired Jeff Petrie, Casey DeSmith they get as well, Nathan Laguerre, and a 2025 second-round pick from Pittsburgh. Now, alright, for the Sharks, obviously not the best return in the world for Karlsson, right? And you're maybe a little disappointed if you're a San Jose fan, but at the end of the day, Mike Grier, who did not want to retain a lot of salary, he was very open that he did not want to retain something like 50% of Erik Karlsson's $11.5 million. He doesn't do that. Instead, he only retains $1.5 million of it, which is very good, and to move out $10 million of salary for San Jose, and I know they take some back, obviously, with Mike Hoffman. They take quite a bit back with getting Hoffman from Montreal, Granlund from Pittsburgh, and even picking up Rutta as well. But at the same time, you know, you move out Karlsson, who is 33 years old. Yes, he had a very good year, but, you know, for the Sharks, hopefully they can start moving their rebuild forward at a faster rate now. And who's the winner of this deal? Well, right now, I would have to say the Pittsburgh Penguins. I mean, you get Erik Karlsson. You know, yeah, he's making $10 million, but still, if he can get even like 80 points or so, that's a great deal. And yeah, maybe he's not going to be the 100-point player, 101-point player to be exact, that he was last season, but it's okay. He doesn't have to be that. You know, I wonder if he'll play behind Chris Letang or not, or maybe he, you know, takes Chris Letang's spot on that top pairing. But if he can even be a 70 to 80-point guy and be half decent defensively, I think Kyle Dubas and the Pittsburgh Penguins will be very happy with that. And for Montreal, they pick up a good goalie in Casey DeSmith and a good defenseman in Jeff Petrie. And I know Petrie faced a lot of criticism towards the end of his time in Montreal, but I think he is a better defenseman than what people give him credit for. And Casey DeSmith showed that he can be a pretty good goalie at times in Pittsburgh. Now, I don't know if he's a bona fide #1 starter in this league. He was the backup all the time with the Pittsburgh organization, but he has shown, like I said, that he can be pretty good in spurts. Now, does that mean he's going to replace Jake Allen? Is Montreal going to trade him out? I don't know, we'll have to see, but I think, you know, a Montembeault-DeSmith tandem could be very good for Montreal. And for Pittsburgh, after they missed the playoffs last year, a lot of people thought maybe this is the end for them. They're going to start rebuilding now, but no, that definitely does not look to be the case. They made some good acquisitions this offseason, bringing in Lars Eller, Riley Smith, and Ryan Graves, and now Erik Karlsson as well. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they do this upcoming season. I could really see them getting back into the playoffs after making these acquisitions. And for Kyle Dubas, he faced a lot of criticism in Toronto, but now he put together a pretty good team in Pittsburgh after it looked pretty dire for them at the end of last season. And all of a sudden now, they look like they're going to be a very competitive team. Now, my one concern with Karlsson going to Pittsburgh is this. A lot of people thought that when he was in San Jose, playing behind Brent Burns or playing with Brent Burns was not a very good thing for him, because Karlsson's used to being the guy and getting all the heavy workload and the big minutes. But then when he split that up with Burns, he didn't seem to be as good. And now it's a similar situation in Pittsburgh. Chris Letang is there. He eats up a lot of minutes. He plays in those big situations as well. Karlsson's not going to be the guy anymore like he was last year in San Jose after Burns left. So is that going to affect Erik Karlsson's production this upcoming season? We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so there it is. Erik Karlsson traded to Pittsburgh after many weeks of speculation. Well, really all summer there's been speculation that Karlsson would be traded to the Pittsburgh Penguins. They seem to be the front runner all along. There were a few other teams in there, but obviously Pittsburgh finally gets their guy. So please let me know what you all think in the comment section below. Also, please like and subscribe and share this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.